I thought they'd decide yesterday, and then I thought that they'd decide this morning. Why is it taking so long?
Andy, I don't know.
I thought it'd help. You know what Richie said? I thought it'd make a difference. You know, straight away they'd say that he's innocent, after what he said.
I suppose they still have to consider all the other evidence. I'm not saying it's all bad, but they still have to go over it. It's bound to take a long time.
Not this long. They're going to find him guilty, aren't they?
Andy, you can't give up now.
He's innocent. I never thought it'd take this long.
It could take much longer than this.
After what I said.
You thought it'd get him off, didn't you? You didn't want him to get off, do you?
No.
Then why did you say it?
Because it's the truth.
But you said what you said before was the truth.
I was confused. I thought I saw Jack start the fire. Now, I don't think I did.
But why, Richie? Why change now?
Look, I've been through this once already. This is someone's life, Angie. I've got to be sure.
But you were sure.
And now I'm not.
But you do still think he's guilty.
Yeah. Just don't think I saw him in the barn, that's all.
I can't stand all this waiting. I cannot stand it.
Well, they can't be much longer, surely.
I know what it is. Why they're taking so long.
Well, go on.
Well, they're all in a tizzy, aren't they? Over Richie Carter changing his story, and I'm not surprised. All these years I've known Jack, and I never for a minute thought he could be a... Until Richie Carter said he saw him start that fire. And now he says he didn't. And now, well, I just don't know what to believe.
It's got to help, though, hasn't it? It's got to help.
Oh, one would hope so, but there does still seem to be rather a bad case against him.
I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it if they found him guilty, if I never... Well, he's such a nice man, isn't he?
Come on, mate. They're ready for you.
What do you mean? They've decided?
They have. One verdict all ready and waiting. Just got to get everybody back in.
I can't.
Can't what?
I can't go in there. I'm not ready.
Well, you've had long enough. Big moment though, isn't it?
I don't want to know.
Yes, you do.
I feel sick.
Take a big breath.
If it's guilty, yeah,
Well, it might not be.
I'll never get out.
It might not be.
Help me!
Come on, mate. Put yourself together. You really can't keep them waiting, you know. Come on.
Quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to come back in now, please. The jury's returning to court.
Well, this is it. Come on, Andy. Good luck, boys. I hope it's what we want to hear. Andy, come on.
Still no news?
Oh, Mum said she'd phone if there was any.
That's what Betty said.
People keep stopping me in the street to ask.
Oh, well, it can't take much longer, can it?
So much concern.
He was a very popular man.
So much sympathy for Jack.
Except from those who think he's done it.
A life sentence.
I've prayed for him.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah, well, I think he'll get off.
Will the foreman please stand? Will you please confine yourself to answering my first question, yes or no? Has the jury reached verdicts on the 2 charges on which you all agree?
Yes.
Do you find the defendant, John Jacob Sugden, guilty or not guilty of murder?
Not guilty.
Silence in court. Do you find the defendant, John Jacob Sugden, guilty or not guilty of attempted murder?
Not guilty.
Is that the verdict of you all?
It is.
You may sit down.
My lord, please may my client be discharged.
Mr. Sugden, you have been found not guilty on all charges. You are free to go.
All right.
Oh, he's not guilty, Rob. Andy, he's not guilty. Oh, go and see your dad. Go on.
Yeah, all right.
Yes. Yes, of course I will. Thank you, Kathy. It's wonderful.
Good news.
The best. Victoria, finish laying out your drafts and then I've got something very exciting to tell you.
Come on, Richie. It's time to go home.
Yeah.
I'll come with you if you like.
It's okay.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Scott in?
Yeah, he said to call him.
Are you going to?
I don't know.
I'll call him for you if you like.
No, it's okay.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what I expected, really.
Yeah.
So that's it then. It's all over.
You better go and put your pretty dress on, Victoria. They'll be back soon.
Yeah.
I'd better go then.
Yeah. Kathy said about 4 o'clock, she thought.
I've no wish to intrude.
Well, I'll be slipping away myself in a while when they arrive.
Perhaps we could meet up then.
Only for a short while. I'm busy later on.
Right. Where should we meet?
There's nowhere private.
No.
We won't even be able to meet here anymore. Well, with Jack back, they won't need me to look after Victoria or the farm.
We'll find somewhere.
It's not going to be possible.
Oh, anything is possible. We just need to talk about the obstacles in our path.
Where then?
The bus stop.
The bus stop.
Bye.
Bit higher, Ashley. No, too much. Lower. That's it. How's Carlos getting on in the kitchen?
Can't see him for vol-au-vents.
Oh, it'd be nice after all that prison food. What time's he coming?
Oh, I didn't say a time. I just told Kathy to get him here.
How's it going?
Just in time to finish putting balloons up. Another couple should do it. Do you think so, Seth?
I'll go and get some more string.
Victoria.
Welcome home, Mr. Sugden.
I'm home, sweetheart. I'm home.
You can't beat a nice carnation. I prefer a rose myself. Wonder what Jack's favourite flowers are. Well, whatever they are. You'll have to make do with carnations.
Well, I shouldn't think in any case his mind will be on table decorations.
No. It should be full of gratitude for the Lord's clemency.
Hello.
How was the reunion?
Very moving. He looked different to how he used to look.
Like a negative image of himself.
Yeah. You do put things well.
Thanks.
I've been thinking all the way here.
Far away?
It's not possible, I'm afraid. We're not possible. I think I could become very fond of you. But I love my family. I've never had a family before. And I'm only part of it because of Butch. If I wasn't connected to Butch anymore, then they might not want me.
But you will always be connected to Butch.
Yes, but it wouldn't be in the same way.
And if they're a real family, they will always be connected to you. A real family tie holds no matter what a person does. Like Jack and the boys.
Bus is coming.
I could stay a bit longer.
No. You see, this is an example. Today is the anniversary of Butch's death. We're having a commemoration for him at 6 o'clock. You're getting in the way of him in my head.
I'm very honoured. In case you change your mind.
To have tea now, then?
Whenever you're ready.
I feel as if I need someone to tell me I'm allowed.
You're allowed.
Looks very nice.
I'll be off then.
Won't you stay?
No, these kids have been waiting long enough to have you all to themselves.
Right. Kathy, thank you for everything.
Yeah, it was worth it. They're having a party for you at the Woolpack.
I don't think so.
Well, Diane said to tell you.
No, not tonight. I couldn't. You give me my apologies.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you.
Tea, then.
Well, Butch, it's been a year. But we've not forgot you, lad. As you can tell by the state of our Emily. Some women change their men like they change their hairstyles. But not our Emily. She's taught me what real loyalty can be. You chose a good one, Butch. Proud to have her as my daughter. Otherwise, it's been a year of change. I'm glad to say that my mate Jack Sugden has just been acquitted of murder. Belle's grown. She's such a big girl now, you wouldn't recognise her. Your brother Sam's gone away to Ireland, although he's always in our thoughts. And you've another brother, Kane. A surprise to us all. No, he's not such a bad lad. Though he's a way to go till he comes up to you, son. Oh, Got your headstone at last. You and Ben. Come into some money here, and it was time. Because I want the world to know, on this, your anniversary, how much I loved you. Emily?
It's the poem Sam read at the funeral. Remember me when I am gone away.
Where's Jack? He said to tell you he was very sorry, but he's not really up to a party tonight.
Oh, no.
He just wants to spend tonight at home, you know, with the kids.
Oh, well, that's fair enough, I suppose.
But he did say to tell you he would see everybody soon.
Well, it don't stop us having a party, does it?
Certainly not. The main thing is to celebrate Jack's release, and we can do that.
To Jack Sugden. By the grace of God.
Oh, Jack Sugden.
You tired, son?
I'm shattered.
Go to bed then. I'll be going up myself soon.
You sure you don't mind?
Of course not. Got the rest of our lives, haven't we?
I'm glad we've got you back.
Yeah, well, just get on with it now, eh?
Yeah. Except...
Except?
Well, it wasn't you, and it wasn't Richie. But somebody did it, and we still don't know who, do we?
I thought you must be in here. You must be pleased with the verdict.
Yeah, of course.
And, do you agree with it, that he's innocent?
Yes.
Is it because he's not here?
Partly. Why should he want to see me? After doubting him and when I saw him in prison and everything. Why should he?
But you will see him. I mean, you might never have seen him again.
I know.
At least now you can start to be friends again. Yeah. Alan was asking where you were.
I'll go and get my lipstick. I'll come in a minute. Put my face on.
I did love her. And then I didn't. And then I did again. On that last night, I loved her the most. Because she was leaving, I suppose. Makes me sound like a kid, doesn't it? Only wanting what I couldn't have. No, I did love her. I remember her best. We were outside somewhere. I forget where it is now. She was just looking at me. It was one of the first times I knew that she liked me. You think you'll always remember everything. Then I remember in the barn. Trouble is, she's dead and nobody's paid for it. And it doesn't seem to be anybody's fault, so it'll never be all right, will it? I can just see it looking at me in the dark. It's almost worked, hasn't it? The plan.
What plan?
You know, it's almost worked to make everything all right. Well, except Robert wondering.
Is that what it was? A plan? You destroy the barn, you kill your mum, and you nearly get me put away for life, you stupid little git, and you call it a plan?
I mean, not telling, you know, it was a plan, it was your plan.
It was 4 months of my life!
sorry. I'm sorry. Just came out. Being in prison does something to you. I've drunk too much. It's guilt. You've done nothing, lad. It was a mistake. I've always said so. You know, but yesterday, in court, and then telling them what happened in the barn. You know, I said I couldn't find her where she was. I said I couldn't see her. I said I couldn't get to her. But was it true, Andy? Was it true? I wanted her to die. But is it true what I said? Could I have saved her?
Sorry, Dad. It's all right. You've saved me. I've never said thanks, have I?